Hey, hey, hey. What is gonna be tonight? Hey, hey, hey. What's up, live? How everybody doing today? I just want to come back and do a live. I ain't did a live in a minute, so I've been dealing with life issues, taking care of business, doing what I need to do. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come in here, catch this live. I was trying to go back in to see how to do it. I'm still learning how to work this daggone thing. This thing is crazy. I'm trying to wait on some folks to get in here. So we can have a conversation about some things. Waiting for some people to pop up. Ooh, ooh, my Jesus. Oh, Lord. My Jesus. You are love. Oh, Lord. And my Jesus. I said I was gonna go on today. So y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Come catch this live. I'm back. I want to salute my moderators. Salute Stephen. How you doing today? Salute Ali. Hey, how are you? Welcome to my channel. What's going on with you good folks today? I hope y'all having a blessed Saturday. I hope everything is going well for you guys. I just wanted to jump in here and talk about some things. Get yourself comfortable. Ooh, you rain. So today, demonstration. I want to get a shout out to my brother, Shank Rock, and my sister, Miss Parker, for keeping the story of Nazir, keeping the kid's story alive. Hey, Kimberly, salute. Welcome to the channel. I just want to come on because of the fact we losing our children. We have too many kids missing. Hey, real steak, salute. Salute to you. How everybody doing? I hope your Saturday going fine. Hope you're having a good day. I just want to talk about our children, what's going on in our society with our youth. Um, no, that's not a roach on my wall. You being funny? Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I wanted to talk about our youth, our children, and why they always end up missing. I don't know what's going on. There's no roach on my wall, sir. Can you exit yourself? Because there's not no roach on my wall. You interrupting my live. Um, like I said, our children are missing, and we need to get to the bottom of some things. And I don't understand why in our society that these kids are end up missing. Now we know um, with Trump in the office, there's a lot of things that's happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. So I need y'all to stay woke, stay vigilant. Where is you from? What is your name? What are you? Am I missing someone? No, not currently, but I'm just mortified about all these children that keep coming up missing. I have grandkids, so I wouldn't want it to happen to me. Too fast to call on duty moment. Salute, salute, salute to you. It can be any of us that can have somebody missing. So it's not necessary that I am missing a child, but these children are missing. And it's in the news every day that somebody is losing a child. Do you have kids? But thank you, Too Fast on Call. I love to have you. Welcome to the channel. Anyway, like I was saying, it's crucial how these kids are missing, and there's more children missing today than they ever been. And I'm just curious about what is really going on. What do you think is going on? I'm not sure what's going on. I wish I can get to the bottom of it, of what's going on. I would love to know what's going on. I don't know whether these kids getting trafficking or what, but there are a large amount of kids that's coming up missing every day. And it's crazy to me how now, is in the forefront. Even though I know kids always end up missing, somewhere, somehow. But still, something going on. And I would love to get to the bottom of what's really going on. So, it's just a lot going on in our society today. And we have to be the voices for the children. I would like to bring awareness to a lot of folks. If you got children, please keep them safe. Please watch over your children and make sure you know where they at all times, so nothing can happen to your child or your children. Because it's a hurtful feeling to lose a child. So, that's what my live is about today. The missing kids. So yeah, we have to do what we need. Do you think it's actually more kids missing nowadays, or it just the internet just broadcasted more? I actually believe there's more kids missing today. It's not just on the internet. From where I live at, they always posting a child picture somewhere saying a child is missing. It is more safe now than 20 years ago. I don't really think so. I mean, I could say in instance in certain things we might be more safe in certain things, but as far as, you know, the safety of our kids, I don't think so. I think it's more kids missing today than it ever been. Now, as far as us being safe from terrorist attack and stuff like that, I could say yeah, we're a little more safer than we was 20 years ago. But are we really safe? That's the question. Are we really safe? Can we say we safe for real? Can you actually say you feel safe? There's a lot of stuff going on in our society, in our world today, you know, that's uncalled for. So can you really say you safe? I mean, things happening every day. So, I don't think so. What race do you think is more at risk? Um, I can't actually put a race on that. I couldn't actually say because regardless of your color, regardless of what your race is, it happens to everybody. But I think we all at risk, no matter what your race is. It don't even matter nowadays. So for you to ask that question, I don't think is a answer to that far as race concern because I feel everybody's at risk. It's just a point of what's going on in our culture, in our country. Um, some things we don't know about that's happening. You know that we just need to be visual about. And Mexican versus Chinese. What do you mean by that? I don't get that Mexican versus Chinese. Like I said, children of all colors, all race, all nationalities are end up missing. I don't think whoever that's responsible for it, I don't think they have a preference when it comes to taking a child. So, like I said, race don't matter. I think Mexican has a very high rate of missing. That might be true. It might be true. It might be true. But I just know at this point it's all racist. It's all race concern. Um I haven't really did no research for us the Mexicans concerned, but I know it's a large amount of kids coming up missing on a day-to-day basis, and they different races. So it's just a sad situation, regardless of what their race is. I don't think no child should be taken um, just because they are defenseless and can't fight for themselves. That's why I'm bringing awareness to folks to make sure they watch over their children. Yeah, it is a shame. And it's sad because these kids can't fight for themselves. We can teach our kids, not to talk to strangers, not to do this, not to do that. But if your child is vulnerable and at the wrong place at the wrong time, it's a possibility they can get snatched up. Did you hear about the kids in the? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. They were smuggling kids all kinds of ways. I did heard about them being in the shipping containers, but that's what I said. It's very important that we keep watch over these children because it's alarming. It's very alarming. And I don't know if these so-called people who's taking these kids, or if they selling the kids, are they taking the kids for a monetary gain or what? Where's the parents? That's the issue. Some parents can be where they at and think their child is somewhere when in reality they not. Most kids don't make it home. They don't come home from school. They don't come home from their football, basketball, cheerleader. They just don't make it home. And that's an issue. No missing reports. The kids are ghosts. What you mean no missing report? There's a lot of missing report. Do your research. Research and see how many kids have been gone missing just this year alone. Google that and see how many kids that came up missing just this year alone. So there are a lot of missing reports out there. I don't know where you from, where you reside at, and if any kids are missing and where you at. But where I'm from, there's a lot of kids that's coming up missing. From the parents in the container. I don't know. You from Jersey? Oh, okay. Well, I'm in Washington, so I don't. I haven't seen the reports for Jersey, but I do get the reports for Washington, and it's at an all-time high. So I don't know what's going on with that. Make sure you hit that like button while you're here, so I can get my likes up. I was just in Jersey a couple months ago, so I ain't do no reports from Jersey. Yeah, I know. And that's what, yeah. But see, when they do them, they ship them containers from different places. So if the containers came out of Baltimore, ain't no telling where they was taking them containers to. But they smuggle kids. They smuggle people in the country all the time. They get smuggled in any way possible just to get into the country. And sometimes it be kids, sometimes it be adults. I mean, they coming in. And that's why I think Trump was trying to secure the border, so these things won't keep happening. But I'm talking about the kids, the people right in your everyday neighborhood, right in your community, right where you live at. This is happening every day. And it's a concern to me because we at an alarming rate with it, and I don't understand why. So I just felt compelled to come in and talk about these things, these issues, that we encounter on a day-to-day basis. Whether it's the kids missing, whether these youngins out being constructed, causing damage, or whatever the case is. It's time we stand up and get a handle on these young folks. Um, they are our future, but we don't need them turned down where we live at, making it bad for our neighborhoods. So I like to bring awareness to people when these type of situations arise. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. So I guess, you know, it's enough to share with the community. Say, please keep an eye on your kids. Please be vigilant. Make sure your child is safe at all times. Be a voice for your child. Don't overlook this because it's very important that we look after our young folks. It's very important that we watch over our children. Our children are our world, and we don't need our world turned upside down, turn a blind eye when it comes to your children's sake. Be their protector. Be there to take care of them. Be there, when they need to talk. Be available for them. Stand up for your child, your children. We only got one life. And once that life is gone, that's it. You can't bounce back. So make it count. Right. Well, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate it. I hope to see y'all on the next one. Be good to somebody, but most importantly, be good to yourself. If you're coming in, please hit the like button, please. Thank you. All right, you guys. I appreciate you for tuning in. Stay blessed. And I'll catch you later. Peace.